Ja, men övre kanten är van här. Kan inte göra något.
See you on the other side.
Take one.
See you on the other side.
Ja. Ja, jag kan inte säga att det skulle vara någon konstigheter här. Vi har med
A bit too close to my toes.
Mamma! Vi håller på att ta ut ett fönster.
Vi ska bort lite kyla. Bra. It's nice to have a view over the road.
Who's there?
It's coming.
Mamma, kan jag ta jordgubbe?
Finns det någon då? Där? Nej, där finns det ingen. Det plockar vi i morse.
Var den god?
Ja.
Den här var dåliga.
Vadå? Jag ser. Ja, lite grann.
Snurrar den.
Vad de lovar framöver för väder då? Varierat. Ja.
Båda gick bra med ägg. Nej. Just de här golvplankorna kommer så hemma.
Fastkilad. Kom fjärden och satte sig på det. Ser du? Brinner då.
På dig. Och hoppas att jag inte kapar för mycket. Ja, det finns det. Hej. Hon är ute och går. Ut i skogen. Kanske de har gått och sova. Dilemma. Man måste göra den mindre för att man ska få hit den på det här sättet. Då vill inte ha för lite. Nej. Får du flytta på dig lite så att det kommer en stock på dig. Här upp. Jag pratar med Ivar. Där, så jag kanske kan lyfta han lite. Så den nu bankar jag här lite på sig och så. Mikrofon. någonstans för att få utbildning. Och en annan bra, jag minns, det var det sista vi hade i Sundom ungdomsgård, det var sista.
Lite slarvigt. Lite slarvigt satt du fast den.
Det där.
Va?
Jag tar av den och så var den av.
Nu får den inte omkull någon.
Nu vet jag inte vad det är.
Va? Där är bakhjulet, där är framhjulet och där är styrstången och där är sitsen. Och det är trampan. Och där. Vad tror du det är då? Va? Now the ground story is ready for all the windows, or not all. We still have the entrance window, so we need to get the entrance in place. But we got a challenge here. The men and women who had this cabin before us, they either had crooked eyes or they had some other reason to make this window very not centered. So I've made this centered, and this one is very much off center. The window we have ordered for the upper story window is bigger than the hole, so I'm going to try to get it more to the center, but I don't know really if I can get it all the way underneath this one, so we'll see how it goes. Ivars grandmother and grandfather from Finland has been on a visit for a week. I got a comment asking why I always refer to them as Ivars grandmother and grandfather, not my mother and father. It just feels like, I don't know if I have a good reason for that, but it just feels for me like that is their role in life right now. Their most important role is to be grandmother and grandfather for Ivar. But I get a problem here. In Swedish, the word for grandmother and grandfather on my side, or my mother and father, is farmor and farfar. And on the mother's side, Tova's side, it's murmur and murfar. So in the Swedish language you know which one is which. But there's a problem with that as well, I guess, because later on when they get grandchildren, it gets very complicated. Then it really doesn't work. Then you have to decide what to call them. But in the first line, it's easier than in English, where it's only grandmother and grandfather, and it's on both sides. Well, me and my father has been putting up some of these. This is the distance that we are going to extra insulate the house, and it was a challenge. Indeed, the walls or nothing in this cabin is straight, and we tried to make it as straight as we can. So me and my father spent some days figuring out how to do this, and lots of time goes to thinking when you don't know what you're doing. But that's all right. I think this feels good. I think this will work. We've been doing this kind of thing here so that the standing wood in the house combine with the vertical wood, so that this can move freely independent of this. So there's a track here and a disc and a screw. So if this needs to move a little bit, it doesn't get hung up on the vertical wood. If I have the screw here and it moves and this wall moves a little bit, this will get hung up here. So and if this sinks a little bit, then it will not be as tight in between the logs here. It's a very nice feature of a log cabin is that the weight will bring down the whole thing and make the seal between the logs tight. And if you have vertical wood stuck to it, you will end up with problems. Now this may be overkill in this old cabin. This is much more important if you're building with new timber.
because new timber will always get drier and it will shrink, and so you need all these things. And for us, I don't know if it is necessary, but we did it anyway. Those who work with wood knows that wood is moving with the temperatures and climate and humidity and so on. So I think that even though this cabin is very old and these will not dry anymore, there could be some effects of us starting to heat this place up, and I don't know, so we chose to spend some extra time doing this. And I've been working hard with making all the windows ready, or all the holes for the windows ready to be able to put in the windows now. So I've got the upper story windows, the holes left to measure and see that they are all where they should be. And you see this crooked window is. Other than that, we have been fixing the snowblower. We have a long list of things to do before winter, before it freezes. And maten klar nu. Bra. Kommer jag äta? Äggen är klara?
Ja.
Okej.
Stek äggen först innan färsen.
Jaså? Det var ju konstigt.
Vad sa du?
Det var ju konstigt. Yeah, so we have a long list of things to do, and doing the service on the snowblower when it's still summer, or should be summer, is feels weird, but it needs to be done. Here you can see the lines, the black line over there and that black line. Those are exactly where the window is down here. The problem here is if I open up all the way to here, I need to fill in this space with something. It would need to be horizontal logs, pieces of logs. And I'm not sure maybe I could do that. If I put one vertical log here, then there's going to be problems. That could result in issues. I've mentioned it before, but I want to say it again. Without family, this would be very hard. We are so grateful for our families and the help we get. Without them, everything would be so much harder. Family and community is everything. And it's so nice when my mother and father visits, and my mother and Tova is taking care of everything around food and moving the sheep and see to it that everything is working, and so that me and my father can focus on the building. Things get done so much more quickly, or how to say, when you can focus on a thing for an extended period of time. And while talking about family, Tova's father has been milling all these boards, the whole new woodshed, and it's a giant structure, at least for us, or how to say, in our reference. And so we have a lot of more storage space, more roof to have things under. Tova's brother's four-wheeler that has been very much valuable for us, and so there is one thing that we have left here is fixing this last piece with the roof, a board that goes along the roof here. But there was a giant wasp nest over there that I took down, and so we haven't been able to get to it yet, but soon this will be, I guess, considered ready. There is some things around where the ATV was standing as well, but it's nice when things start to get in a more or less ready state, or how to say, finished. I guess it's the same feeling with the cellar. This is nice. There is still a lot of things to do inside, and yeah, I haven't finished every detail here yet, because when my mother and father came, we focused on the house, and now I'm really focused on getting the windows in, so we can maybe start pouring in the insulation for the floor. Yeah, we'll see where we get. It's a race against time again. Soon everything will freeze up and be covered in snow.